Welcome to the HR Anchor Weekly News Update, where we bring you the top HR and workplace stories making headlines across Nigeria. I'm Miriam Oligbe, and now let's take a look at some of the top stories shaping the world of work this week. The National Pension Commission and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission have recovered more than 3 billion naira in unpaid pension contributions from defaulting employers. According to PENCOM, the funds have been credited to the retirement savings accounts of affected workers. The Commission says the recovery is part of ongoing efforts to enforce compliance with the Pension Reform Act and has warned employers to remit pension deductions promptly or face sanctions. The Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment says expanding decent work opportunities for adults is essential to ending child labour in Nigeria. At the Child Labour Symposium in Lagos, themed Red Card to Child Labour, Fair Play for Children, Decent Work for Adults, Labour officials revealed that nearly 24 million Nigerian children are engaged in child labour, with about 14 million involved in hazardous work. They warned that poverty, unemployment and weak enforcement continue to drive the problem, noting that Nigeria's labour laws set the minimum age for employment in industrial establishments at 15 years and provide safeguards against hazardous work for young workers. The ministry called for stronger enforcement of labour laws, better support for vulnerable families and greater investment in decent jobs to keep children in school instead of the workplace. HR professionals and business leaders are urging organizations to embrace data, artificial intelligence, and people-centered leadership as the world of work continues to evolve. At the EDGE 5.0 conference organized by the Employment Relations and Human Resource Management Students Association of the University of Lagos, experts said HR has evolved into a strategic business function, making data, analytics, and digital skills essential for today's professionals. They added that while AI is transforming recruitment and workplace management, organizations must continue to prioritize empathy, continuous learning, and flexible workplace policies to attract, develop, and retain talent. And that's a quick look at some of the top HR stories this week. For more HR news shaping the world of work in Nigeria, visit www.theHRAnchor.ng and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The HR Anchor. Thank you for watching. See you next week.